Dear seekers, why do we cling so tenaciously to the notion of possession when the essence of life flows in the act of giving? What is it that makes us yearn for recognition in our acts of charity? How can we transcend the limitations of transactional relationships to embrace the purity of unconditional giving? Swami Vivekananda, a luminary in the realm of spirituality, imparts a profound insight. In the world, take always the position of the giver. Give everything and look for no return. Give love, give help, give service, give any little thing you can, but keep out barter. Make no conditions, and none will be imposed. Let us give out of our own bounty, just as God gives to us. The Lord is the only giver, all the men in the world are only shopkeepers. Get his check, and it must be honored everywhere. God is the inexplicable, inexpressible essence of love, to be known, but never defined. In our daily lives, we encounter countless opportunities to embrace this ethos. When a friend seeks a listening ear, offering our undivided attention without expecting gratitude in return mirrors the selfless giving Vivekananda speaks of. Consider a gardener who nurtures plants, giving them water, care, and love, asking nothing from them but witnessing their bloom. This is giving in its purest form, an act devoid of expectation. Yet, our societal conditioning often nudges us towards transactional relationships. We live in a world where every act, every gesture is often measured, weighed for its return. This approach to life creates a barrier, preventing us from experiencing the true joy of giving. To break free from this, we must internalize the wisdom of Swami Vivekananda, understanding that true giving is akin to the rays of the sun. It simply radiates without seeking anything in return. Understanding and internalizing Vivekananda's wisdom is not just about adopting a noble trait, it is about a transformative journey towards spiritual liberation. When we give unconditionally, we align ourselves with the divine essence of the universe. It is in this alignment that we find true freedom, unburdened by the chains of expectation and transaction. Recognizing the essence of what Swami Vivekananda says is crucial for our transformation. It is not just an act of charity, but a step towards becoming one with the universal flow of love and abundance. By embracing the role of the giver, devoid of expectations, we embark on a path of spiritual evolution, where the dichotomy of giver and receiver dissolves, leaving us in a state of blissful unity with the divine. This, in its deepest sense, is the path to realizing our true potential and experiencing the boundless joy of existence. Dear seekers, as we delve deeper into the essence of unconditional giving, we must ask ourselves, what does it truly mean to give without expectation? How does this form of giving transform not just the receiver, but the giver as well? The act of giving, in its purest form, is a reflection of our inner abundance. It is an acknowledgement that what we possess, be it love, wisdom, or material wealth, is not diminished by sharing. In fact, it multiplies. The joy of the gardener is not just in the act of nurturing the plants, but in witnessing their growth and bloom. Similarly, our joy in giving arises not from any external acknowledgement or reward, but from the act itself. This concept of selfless giving transcends the physical act. It becomes a state of being. When we give unconditionally, we align ourselves with the fundamental nature of the universe, which is abundant and constantly in a state of flow. We become conduits of this universal energy, experiencing a profound sense of connection and fulfillment. Yet, the path to this realization is not without its challenges. Our ego, with its desire for recognition and return, often stands as a barrier. It whispers in our ears the need for acknowledgement, for a transactional balance. But as we embrace the teachings of Swami Vivekananda, we learn to silence this voice of the ego. We begin to understand that in the grand scheme of the universe, our acts of giving are not just about helping others, but about realizing our true nature, which is boundless and generous. As we practice this form of giving in our everyday lives, we start noticing a transformation within ourselves. A sense of peace and contentment begins to take root. Our relationships become deeper and more meaningful. We no longer view our interactions through the lens of gain or loss, but see them as opportunities to share our inner richness. Dear seekers, embracing Swami Vivekananda's wisdom on giving is not just about external acts of charity, it's a journey towards inner transformation. It's about recognizing that in giving unconditionally, we align ourselves with the divine, experiencing a state of bliss and unity that transcends all worldly transactions. This realization is the key to true transformation, leading us to a life filled with love, abundance, and spiritual fulfillment.